My video today is going to be about a question I got on my last video where I talked about legal name changes and what our plans are for that. And it is a question that I think maybe some people don't think a lot about, or I don't know, it comes up a lot, and it does affect me. So that question was, do I mourn the loss of my daughter? And this is short answer is yes. So if that's all that you came here for, you can click off now. Short answer, yes, of course I do. I mean, that's just part of this whole process of acceptance, really, is understanding that things are different now. And, from the time that you get pregnant, you have these futuristic dreams for a daughter or for a son, like whatever you have, and you kind of just have this vision in your head of what it'll be like. And you just, even if those things don't actually end up happening with your daughter or your son, you still, your dreams change. But yeah, short answer is yes. And some days I really I'm more emotional about it than others, and not because I'm sad. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I am not upset by this at all. The emotions just come from a place of protection for him. I really try to. Things are going to be hard for him. And, in my mind, now he has special needs, right? Like, he's going to have to be in therapy for the foreseeable future. He's going to have to there's going to be lots of doctors and lots of hormones and blockers, and just there's going to be, and that's all just the medical side of it, right? That's not even negative, because those are things that will help him. I mourn the fact that my kid's not just going to have this easy life. Sorry. Kids come to school with braces and they get bullied. Kids come to school with glasses and they get bullied. Kids grow boobs before any other kid in their class and they're going to get bullied. Kids get bullied. I get it. That doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. My kid's going to have a hard life. So my job is I feel like my job is to have a safe place to land here at home. For him to know that even if people are ugly and hateful, that it doesn't define him. What they say about him does not make him who he is. And I just hope to really plant that seed early, and just have him feel nothing but love here at home, because when things get tough in the real world, and they're going to get tough in the real world, to just be able to have a positive outlook and try to just let it roll off his back. Do I mourn the loss of my daughter? Yes. Yes, I'm sad that Violet doesn't have a sister. I have a sister. I have two sisters, actually, and I can't imagine life without my sisters. But some people don't have sisters, and that doesn't make their life bad. So that's all minor compared to everything. you know, I am overjoyed by the fact that, you know, my boys have another brother. Like, so that aspect of it, like, there's so many positives, and really the only negatives in the fact that I don't have a daughter are just personal little, like, on paper things. They're not anything profound. It's not like, you know, they're not life-changing things. So in that aspect of it, you know, it's not that big a deal. I just hope that we can make things as good as they can be for the future. I'm terrified to see what the future holds. I'm such a no conflict person. Like, I don't go in guns blazing anywhere. Like, you know, it takes a lot to, like, get me pumped up and just on a warpath. Like, I'm not one of those moms. And I can be if needed, but I don't like to be like that. So I just hope that whoever we encounter on our journey, whether it be schools or other parents or friends, just that everyone at least just has an open mind and just can understand that, like, our child has not changed. If anything, he's gotten so much more just confident and happy, and if anything, we've, like, let him out of his shell. We had no idea he was hiding in the shell. We had no idea it was as serious as it was. It was as you know, profound as it was, until we started peeling off the layers, and it was like, oh my God, there's our child. So, you know, things are better now, actually, than they were before. So I never really had a daughter. I mean, as for as long as he could talk, I mean, he doesn't act different. He's more confident. He's the same person he was back when I dressed him as a girl. I mean, it's just, I don't know. If you guys could see our day-to-day life, you could understand how just happy he is. You can see it in his face. I mean, Time Hop is both a blessing and a curse. Time Hop, if you don't know, is an app that that's on a lot of people's phones, and it just goes back in time and does, like, your pictures from previous years. And so many times I will see a picture from, like, 2 to 3 years ago, when he was about 2 to 3 years old, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy to look at and go, I don't know how I didn't see it then. You know, I mean, I don't know. And then I see pictures from 5 years ago when he was a baby, and he's all decked out in these beautiful dresses and gorgeous bows, and I'm just like, oh, my baby. But, you know, that's the long and short version of that. Leave more questions below, and I'll make a video next week answering one of those. So we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.